you need 29,500 newtons to do that. So this is actually not a great example. What we need actually is a shield cell, which is pretty easily obtainable from black markets. Simply get a couple of contacts and get your hands on one of these, because attaching it to your quantum cryopod is what's going to be able to allow you to bypass Federation codes and checkpoints. So if we do have a shield cell on board, which is necessary to evading the Federation, the mass of the quantum cryopod and the entire system of the cryopod is going to be 5 kilograms. This does not include our oscillating regulator. So we're going to find the final angular momentum and the centripetal force to see if we can evade the tractor beams and prove this. So I've listed out everything here. It's much like the first system, only there is no final angular velocity, and we do have a mass for the quantum cryopod. So once we plug this in over into our equation here, once again listing them out, we can find our, also it's worth noting that we're using the same equation for our moment of inertia to find our angular momentum, because these are both point masses, in which case the mass, once again, is directly proportional and radius is exponentially proportional. So we will, instead of finding for our mass, we will find for our final angular velocity, which is easily obtained because you can actually factor it out, since it is applied to both terms in the final stage of your angular momentum. So by simplifying it, you simply just get these few terms, and you find it is 32.38 radians per second. Now let's go back to our centripetal force acceleration. We're once again going to break it down into its simplest terms and solve for it, finding that we are at 30,397.58 newtons. The shield cell not only protects the ship from laser attacks from the Federation, now not bombing attacks, those are completely different, but laser attacks, and it will also bypass many of the tractor beams. So this will allow you to actually evade Federation ships just long enough for you to get out of range and then transport yourself into the next system. It's also worth noting that the Federation must not be very smart for allowing honors physics high school classes to be able to figure out how to bypass their weapon systems.